It's easy to think the world has never been darker. War, division, greed, violence, injustice. Some days it feels like evil is on the rise, louder, bolder, unapologetic. Like it's winning. But this isn't the first time humanity's story hit rock bottom. Genesis 6 tells us what things looked like before the flood. Just 6 chapters into the Bible, God's good world had become unrecognizable. The text says, God saw that every inclination of the human mind was nothing but evil all the time. Not some of the time, not a few bad apples, all the time, everyone. People didn't just sin, they celebrated it. They had completely forgotten who God was. And worse, they didn't care. Violence filled the earth. Power was abused. The strong preyed on the weak. Corruption ran through every system. Humanity was building a kingdom of self, not a kingdom of God. Sound familiar? Today we live in a world where greed destroys nations, where human life is treated as disposable, where truth is twisted to serve the powerful, where love is called weakness, and pride is paraded as freedom. It feels like we've been here before, but the story of Noah reminds us. God sees, God grieves, and God acts. Back then, he hit reset. Not because he hated the world, but because he loved it too much to let evil have the final word. He spared Noah, not because Noah was perfect, but because he walked with God when no one else did. God looked at one faithful life and said, "That's enough to start over." So what about today? Maybe you feel small. Maybe you're wondering what good your faith can do in a world like this. But if God built an ark on the back of one man's obedience, imagine what he can do with you. The question isn't, is evil out there? We already know the answer. The real question is, will you let it live in you? Because the fight isn't just global, it's personal. It's what you click, what you say, what you choose when no one's looking. We may not be building arks, but we're still choosing sides. Every day, God is still watching, and evil still wants to win. But the cross proves it won't. Evil thought it won on the day Jesus was crucified. The skies went dark, the earth shook, the people scattered. But 3 days later, hope rose again. So no, evil won't win. Not in your family. Not in your future. Not in this world. Unless we let it. Because the flood didn't come just to wash away evil. It came to remind us that when God says enough, he means it. Will evil win? Only if we forget who we are. Only if we stop walking with God. Only if we trade truth for comfort and faith for fear. But if even one of us chooses righteousness, the story can change. The question isn't, will evil win? It's, will you stand when the world sits down?